show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 31 is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Stepping up is Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. 1-1.
No pressure off the plate, ball 2.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
3-1. Nolan Arenado will be next. The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4. And he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
And now in the box, Nolan Arenado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He Set and the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And that's the second out. A chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Bader at third with 2 away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The Cards lead 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec.
Now the pitch.
Boom.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew Mccutchen. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here now is Adam Hazley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It's head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. 2 hits in 7 tries. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Drilled to first. Throw in time and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mccutchen is under it. 1 away.
Batting 6.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlson. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's
pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
From the stretch. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yadier Molina is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
O'Neill over at second. Carlson at first. One gone. Swing and a liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 18, Carlos.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he fouls this one off. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
That brings in Tommy Edman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He went down looking to open up the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
This will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Cards forced to settle for one. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the AV on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Just hung in there on that one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now. And you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting
and definitely worth another look at our show track here. Great reaction from the home run to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now into the box is Harrison Bader. Worked a walk his first time up.
Harrison Bader.
And the pitch.
Hey! Nope, that's down.
The 1-1 home.
Hey!
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Up next for the Cardinals, the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That has to make him feel really good as a pitcher, right? You make the pitch all around the zone, then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Goldschmidt has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. Popped up, Gregorius settles under it near second, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bader stands at second with 2 gone. fouled off. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the throw to first is in time, one gun.
Batting it.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside. He gets a soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit out towards second. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31.
In now, number 31. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alec Bones. Base knocked to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Two-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls, no strikes.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. They're down 1-0. So now here is Tyler O'Neill. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Tyler O'Neill.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1. sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Segura ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Mccutchen, number
So with
4.
2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. So now to the plate, Yadier Molina hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is skied into short left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cards leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing?
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfield. Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam Hazley.
First offering on its way.
Ball, now.
The 1-0.
Hey! Ball, that's it. Ball 3.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first
right
walk
fielder,
he's
number
given up,
3.
along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
And now here is Bryce Harper. He's bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hazley, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. One and one to Andrew Mccutchen.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit in the air to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tommy Edman, a strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
Edman.
Here's the pitch. The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Segura for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now here's the first offering.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
At the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Paul.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Vince Velasquez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Paul DeYoung digs in next. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming, here it is.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 0-1 offering.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Bader at second. Goldschmidt on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Cards strand a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the Phillies,
Thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Didi.
First delivery to him. Lifted the other way to left center. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to bat will be JT Realmuto, grounded out in his last at-bat. first pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
One out, nobody on. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Next to hit is Gene Segura. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Off-balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-2. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Now it'll be Dylan Carlson comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Yadier Molina is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
To the plate now, Carlos Martinez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 0-2. It's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 0-1 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cards strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Ronald Torreyes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Ronald Torreyes.
First pitch on its way.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. Now another 0-2. swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way
Now
behind
batting,
him when the
third
swing came
baseman,
through the zone. I have to
Alex.
think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. To first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Digging in will be Adam Hazley, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now here it comes. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Ranger Suarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. The 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Now back, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and they have taken the lead. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Now back, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first
Now
hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the belt, the pitch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Goldschmidt stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, she's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. Now that's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Alex Reyes will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Last last half of the seventh here. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Oh, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
In there, and it's even at 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a miss got him reaching. Molina gathers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You know, D-Lo, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. David Hale has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 41, David Hale.
Now into the box, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Yadi Molina digging in now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off the curveball, he'll push the throttle and pull it if being used.
So we ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yadier Molina goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. And now the first pitch. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Now to the plate, here is JT Realmuto for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Realmuto.
He's set and the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-2 home.
I got to count 1 and 2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking the hitter and sending him packing.
Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Your attention,
Joyce
please.
will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Archie Bradley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Archie Bradley.
And now, Tommy Edman flew out last time up.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
First delivery to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. In now, Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. A A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Next up is Nolan Arenado. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Andrew Miller comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's close or trying to get back into a game, especially in the ninth inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run push to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next to stand in is Adam Hazley. He'll be looking for something to drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. The throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Number 3, 5.
And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now the first pitch.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. And the slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0 home.
Yeah, you
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now the 2-1. He is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Ready with another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese
So
Hoskins.
here's the cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? But when I pray, they start praying on me.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. St. Louis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Carlos Martinez earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Andrew Miller hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.